Hey there, today I am reviewing the Emart Photography background. It's a background support backdrop and it comes with 3 muslin 100% cotton backgrounds and clamps, and I'm going to show you how this whole setup works. Basically the space that I'm in right now is about a space that's about 9 by 7 feet, 7.5 feet. Very small space, it's my little office, but I want to show you how big this gets because it does get really, really big. Basically, it's great because it comes in this little bag. I want to show you how great this bag is. It comes in this bag. So your whole little unit is in here with these 2 clamps. So I will show you how easy this is. Oh my God. Hey there, Sadie Chick here. Today I am reviewing the Emart Photography background support backdrop. It comes with 3 muslin 100% cotton background colors, green, black, and white as displayed on the floor. And I'm going to show you how this whole setup is. Basically, this room that I'm using right now is about 9 feet by 8.5 feet. It's a small space, not really a big space. But I want to show you how big this setup, photography setup, gets. It comes in a bag. Here's a bag. Very, very small. It's about, at the most, maybe about 3.5 feet big, height. Compact, very light, and it comes with these little clamps. I'm going to show you how this whole setup is done. Very quick setup, very easy setup. You open up the bag, and it's got this triptych compartment to it, and these are the components to it. Got the little tripod stand, which basically I'm going to set one up down first. I'm going to open this one down so it can stand. Other one, and these bars. Okay, so these bars are what are going to help make your backdrop lay on. So I'm going to do a quick little setup for you so you can see how it works. The bars are pretty long. The bars expand. It goes up to literally 10 feet wide. So it does get very, very big. But I want to show you how these bars are. They are both similar in the sense that this is how they go and they align on the little tripod stands. And these are the components that you're going to put together so you can put your backdrop, muslin backdrop on. And then you hook these 2 pieces up together. So I'm going to do that for you. It helps if you put a little DW40 to remove them later on. Makes it a lot easier. So you're going to push this in and you're going to bring it down until it aligns. As you can see, it's almost there. It's always a little trickier to get it disassembled. And there. Now I have my pole. And it could expand. It could get really, really long. And I could continue making it longer. And again, as I mentioned before, it goes up to 10 feet. So it does get big. So I've got this component set up. And then we have these little tripod stand pieces. These are great. They open up completely. So you want to push that up to open it up. And they do get rather high. Same thing here. You undo these 2 clips right over here. And I will show you how far they can extend. So if I pull this out, it can keep on going. And this can keep on going. So it does get to be 6.5 feet height. But we're not going to make it that tall because you won't be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go for a more reasonable height. I'll probably position it to about over here. So I'm going to make it this big. I'm going to secure the clamps. I'm going to open this up. Tighten this down here. There we go. So that's one clamp that's done. Now I'm going to do the next one. Same type of setup. I'm going to open up the base. I should open up the base of this one more, and I didn't. Let me take this one. I want to open this up completely so we don't have any surprises of backdrops falling on us. There we go. Now much better. Okay. So I'm going to lift this up. Clamp this piece. It's got 2 little clamps, so you want to make sure that you secure those 2 clamps. So we have that one set up, and we have this one set up. We want to make it the same height. So that's more or less the same height. And then we're going to put our material on. So what we're doing is it's this fabric, as I mentioned to you before, and it's large, the fabric. What I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to hook these grooves up to these tops right over here. Very, very easy setup. So you just put one there. And then you're not going to be able to get in the picture anymore. Another one there. So basically you get the gist of it. We've got one on every side. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook up our sheet. This is where the fun begins. You could actually, what I should have done, is I should have taken the rod. The other better way of doing it, to be honest with you, is taking the rod, because the sheet has this little groove to it over here, like a curtain, like you would assemble a curtain. And this is actually a better way of doing it. Let me undo that. Let me put that back there. And getting your rod in here, much easier way to do this. So you don't have to worry about the clamp falling apart or such. And then you hook that in there. And then same as before, this one in here. And you got it. You got your whole setup. So now, if I want to do my picture, I can do my whole picture, and I can make this higher if need be. But it's a great thing to have, great, wonderful thing, especially if you do a lot of at-home photography. And again, you could snap these on if you have a certain thing that you want to do with them. These hold them up pretty well. But love, love, love the simplicity of this unit. Love the quick setup of it. Love the portability of it. You can transform any picture for you. Thanks for watching.